Hey guys, I am back. I've had a really bad day at work, and I just wanted to make a video and kind of talk to you guys a little bit because I didn't really have... I'm tired of stressing out my boyfriend with my horrific days at work and how unhappy it is, and I kind of wanted to take this chance to share that with you. I work at a call center, so it is filled with a lot of stress and a lot of calls and a lot of angry people. Some days you talk to all happy people, but not everybody in this world is happy. So I just had one of the worst days, and to top it off, you can't do your job when you have confliction with your superior. So I'm also having issues there, and things are just a disaster. So I ended up leaving my desk crying today because of how I was being treated. And so I'm just kind of on edge today. I just kind of feel a little, I don't know, tired and stressed, and it's just awful. But I wanted to share a little bit about that with you guys. So I do suffer from post-traumatic stress, and it comes and it goes. Every day is different because one day I will have a perfect day, nothing will affect me, and then the next day it seems like everything will affect me, and I don't know why. So it's just a matter of what I allow to bother me, and so it's a work in progress. But today was it was awful, but it was really bad. I went through a lot when I was really young, and when I grew up after the fact, I was fine. I didn't have any issues. I enjoyed my friends. I didn't struggle in school. I actually really excelled in school. I graduated with extra credits than what most people need to graduate high school. I took summer school classes. At the time, I didn't want to take summer school, but my parents forced me to because they said that I wasn't going to sit around and be lazy all summer. So I took summer school classes 2 years in a row. And I was happy growing up, but after about a year and a half after I graduated, I was just walking home from work. I got off work around, I think it was like 10:30 p.m. It was around 4th of July. It was around 4th of July. Now, 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. Walking to the bus stop, and a firework goes off. More like a large firecracker, or I don't know what you call it, but it's a really large firecracker, and you can dig a hole in the ground and you put it in there and you run away and it explodes. One of those. Big boom. Big boom. So, and I just was walking across the street, and it was like I think it was 19 or 20, and I was just walking, and it was like I went from walking across the street to all the way back to when I was 5 years old, in the middle of the road, hysterically crying. Out of nowhere, what is this girl doing in the middle of the road crying over a firecracker? Burst into tears. And that was the first time I ever experienced a flashback where I felt it all over again. And I'll make a separate video on that, but it was awful. And I was crying, and I was scared, and I called my mom, And then I called the guy that I was seeing, who happens to be my fiance now. I was just a wreck. I just was really freaked out. But during the next couple of days, anytime a firework went off, I would just freeze up and start crying my eyes out. Like it was an instant, like as if a bomb went off and I was crying. Like it was really bad. So I never went to counseling during that time. But that's when it all started. That was a few years ago. But today, so since then, since it started developing very slowly. And I've gone to counseling. I actually went to a really, really awesome counselor, and his name was Christopher Barry, or Barry Christopher, whatever his name is. He's an awesome counselor, and I really enjoyed my visits with him, and it only took a couple for me to actually get the hang of things. But, it's not easy. If people think that, she has post-traumatic stress, something's wrong with her, something's wrong with her, or it's an excuse. It's not. It's very real. It's very real. And today I didn't really have so much of post-traumatic stress issues. I was having really bad anxiety. Really bad anxiety. Not only from the stress of my call, but because I wasn't getting a positive response from my supervisor. And so I freaked out. I just freaked out. But it's hard. And I haven't done much therapy lately, and I haven't done anything. I haven't had any episodes. I haven't had episodes since Super Bowl Sunday. And so I was just really, really stressed out today. But I want to share with you guys, if anyone, has anxiety or is, working through it, or, trying to cope, a good coping mechanism. One of the first things that I started doing is my mom. She likes, essential oils. So she has a whole bunch of essential oils, and they're really good for all types of different things. I'm going to adjust the camera here so I don't look like I'm all weird. But the first thing I did was I got essential oils, and I have a little bottle so I can show you. So this is what it looks like, and you just twist the cap, and it has a little non-spill type of little top. But usually what I would do when it was really bad, more around 4th of July because of the fireworks, I would either dab some on my wrist, or you could put it on you can put it on fabric, which is totally fine. Just put it on your sleeve or something that you can just smell. What my mom does, she actually puts it on the collar of her shirt. Well, not this, but I wouldn't put it on my actual t-shirt, but she'd put it on the collar of her shirt. That way, if she needed, something to calm her, or kind of like a refresher, she would just, smell, and it would be fine. So, for a while, I used to bring this to work with me when I was really, really having some issues. Like when I would get a very, really mad person on the phone, especially of a male person, my heart would race, and I had my oils, and they helped. So that's something that you can do. And what I did here is actually I put, it's not just one oil, it is a whole bunch mixed together. So what they put in here was some orange, lang lang, and lavender, and I'm not sure what else she put in here, but I gotta go get a refill because I'm out. And because I'm so low on stuff, like it's down to here. My last episode when I was at work, it didn't work, so I do need to get a refill on this. So this really works. All you do, if you feel that you're gonna have an episode, so I just smell a little bit, and then I just put the cap back on, and just take a couple deep breaths, and I just try to be positive. You just really gotta work through it. And for me, today was just a nightmare. I stopped bringing my oils to work because it stopped working in February. I need to get a refill. It's just a really, really rough day for me, and I just want everyone to know that, you're not the only one that is suffering from any type of stress or anxiety, or I'm working through, and it's off and on. Every day is different. Every day is different, and you know what? I didn't experience this when I was growing up. I was very happy. I had my friends. I loved music. Music was my go-to, and I had a diary, and that's what I did. So as an adult, dealing with these type of emotional experiences is stressful on me. It is hard. I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm experiencing it. I know why, but I don't understand. I want to know, why didn't this happen to me years ago when I could have had more time to prepare myself? And I don't know. But also, there's another thing that I wanted to show you. Now, some of the stuff in here is missing, I think. But when I was going to my therapy, I made kind of like I want to say like a memory box, kind of, but it's like a safe box. It's something to, whenever I was going into anxiety or into a phase where I just couldn't stop the memories from coming back because they are a trigger. What I did was I made this little box. Now I went to Walmart and I bought this little box. It is a crayon box from Walmart. It's like, I want to say like 94 cents. And it was funny. I remember the cashier who was ringing me up. He was like, I'm pretty sure you're not putting crayons in here, are you? And I was like, no, I'm not. And I told him what I was making. I was making like a little memory box. And I took this to work with me every day, and I set it up on my desk with my essential oils, and they were there. And also, another thing that's helped me is ASMR. If some of you guys have heard about it, ASMR is very calming. I watch it. It helps me sleep because I also have issues sleeping. And you will find, if any of you guys who watch my video, if you have post-traumatic stress or anxiety, sometimes you have a hard time sleeping. And ASMR helps me. But this box is really nice, and it makes nice noises. And I really like it. So I'm going to show you what I have inside. The first thing that I have in my box is this rock that my fiance bought me. The first year we got together, that says I love you. And this kind of just made me remember him, because he is This is kind of like a safe box, basically. It's something that brings me back to reality, into the now, that I'm safe, that these memories are not real. I mean, they are real, but they're not happening to me. So this kind of helps me remember Jeremy and kind of brings me back. I also put my pink guitar pick because I do play guitar, and I started playing when I was 14 actually, because I got a guitar for my 15th birthday. So I like my guitar picks. That's my hobby. Also, what I have in here is a picture of my father and myself when I was 1 year old. And I'm just gonna not put my dad's face in my video, but this is my picture. And I was 1. See how cute I was? If you can. I was so cute. I was so little. I was preemie. I was cute. But this picture is me. And why I put this in my safe box is because it was before the bad thing happened. So it reminded me of my dad, and I love my dad, so I put that in there. And then also, what I put in my box is this bracelet that my dad made when he was away. And by away, I mean you can use your imagination, but he was away. That's another long story. So this is just a video about one of the things that I want to share with my viewers about myself and my story. My background has impacted me largely in my adulthood. It didn't impact me growing up, and so I think that's why I never followed the wrong path. The paths that ruined the path that brought on or created my post-traumatic stress, I didn't follow that road. And my post-traumatic stress didn't develop until 5 years ago. So, I mean, I didn't have it, I'm kind of grateful that it didn't happen. It didn't affect me when I was younger, because that could have led to so many issues, drug abuse, alcoholism, which runs in both sides of my family. And I'm very grateful that I can confidently say that I've never been addicted to drugs and I'm not an alcoholic. I've never been arrested, and I'm glad that this post-traumatic stress didn't come up when I was a child, because I don't think I would be like myself today. But a lot of people don't understand post-traumatic stress, and they don't know why it affects us in the way that it does. Now, what I can tell you is that, let's just say, you have this one horrible memory. It's like a bad dream, and it happens over and over and over again, and that is what post-traumatic stress is. It is a reoccurring memory that we just want to forget. We don't want to remember it anymore. Sorry guys, I'm moving this selfie stick thing, and it's very unstable, and I apologize. Sorry. But it's very difficult. I'm sorry. This isn't working, is it? But I want to share everything with you guys, and I want you to know that you're not the only one that's dealing with post-traumatic stress, that you can overcome it, and you can confidently reach all of your goals. It's possible. And every day is a struggle, but every day gets better. And, I've been through a lot. And I've suffered a lot of pain. And I'm making it. I'm getting through it. So I hope that this will help you guys. And someone watches my videos. I promise that I will try to get better at this video thing, but I'm really shy, and this is kind of just going to be a video log or diary or journal or something for now. But it was a very hard day today, and I'm trying to escalate this supervisor situation to upper management, but I feel like I'm going to get nowhere, and it's just going to be a revolving door. So without going into that, might as well just top the job search instead. So, yeah, back at the ranch. You shouldn't go to work and feel like a failure every single day. It's just unacceptable, and I don't like it. So I hope you guys watch my video. I know I posted my second video and I called it my thesis because I really meant what I said in my video, and it's that we shouldn't judge anybody on what they've gone through and how it affects them as a person. So, and I hope this video kind of opens up, because I'm not allowing my background to affect anything, but yesterday was a great day and today wasn't. That's just how it works when you are a victim or a witness or a survivor, child of abuse. I'm not a child of abuse, but for example. So, everybody has their own post-traumatic stress and why they got it. It's from a traumatic event, and it can arise after several years of having that traumatic event. You just never know. So, if anyone is experiencing any post-traumatic stress, I would recommend either confining in somebody you trust or seeking help from a psychiatrist, as I did. And or you can message me, or you can, I'll even put my email down in the description box, sorry, and put something in the comments. So yeah, definitely write something and I'll tell you. It's not easy, but it gets better. It's hard at the beginning, but it does get better. So I hope you guys have a great night. I will post another video soon. And thank you so much for watching.